Yo, what it do, YouTube? I told you I'm gonna be back quicker than you think. And I'm back. I'm back. When was my... I did that Friday night. I ain't do one yesterday because I ain't really feel like being out. I even went to sleep. Cause I had to go to a funeral. I was going to stream yesterday. But I was so tired from being out all day. Like, I was like, man, I'm gonna take a nap and I'm gonna wake up like 1:30, 1:45 and stream right there. Like, I ain't worried about going outside clubs and none of that. I was gonna stream. I woke up from that 2 hour and something nap. Boy, it was over with. Hey, I got up, used the bathroom, went right back to sleep. But I did stream today, and I earned it with the Chiefs. I played with the Chiefs first time on Madden. I think it's my first time on Madden 26. My uncle's favorite team was the Chiefs, so I played with them for 2 games. I lost the first game to somebody playing with the Titans, but it's because they cheated for him. Like, I was supposed to have 2 interceptions, but they would not let me make my man hands go up. I'm holding triangle. He's doing nothing. His hands is down. Then I went to play with the settings some, but I don't think I changed anything with. It was already on something about ball hawk where it give you the AI assistance to put you in position or something like that. But that was already on, so I was like, I ain't really turned nothing off. I got back-to-back user lurker picks, and then I got I don't know if I switched them or the computer got it. I switched to one of the people who's in position to get an intercept in the game. I was like, ain't that something? Against a sorry team, I couldn't get no interceptions. They would not let me pick off the ball. But against the Ravens, who is the best team on Madden, I get 3 picks off. Back-to-back possessions. Like, but I'm gonna edit the video and put it up once it clears from, because I didn't want to record it on my own stuff. I said I'm gonna just download it from the live upload after YouTube go through the edits and stuff, copyright edits and all that. Make sure I didn't use any music. I don't even use music unless it's just need of it, and it's gonna be music that I can use. But the last dude I played, hey, if you want to go watch it, it's the last game. I think the stream about an hour and a half, but it's the last game. I actually think I went undefeated in 2K too. Undefeated in 2K. I had that dude hot. I had one of them dudes hot. Yeah, but I did like 3 games in 2K. Then I did 2 in Madden. The last game in Madden, dude thought he was about to win. The man was up 14-7 or 21-7, and it was the first half. He said, hey, you only gonna score one more time and that's it. You ain't scoring no more for the rest of the game. Say less. As soon as I get the ball in the second half, I'll use almost all of the third quarter. He was hot. It was like, you ain't about to win now. You use too much time. You ain't gonna have enough time to score again. So he get the ball back. I think I got it. That's when I got my first interception. As soon as he got the ball, we going into the 4th quarter after the interception. It's 4-minute quarters. I went and scored by 3 minutes and 23 seconds. So then I'm down. It's 20-21. I go for 2 because I was like, I don't want to go to overtime. I want to go in there trying to win it. I threw a drag route, and as soon as Kelsey catch the ball, he want to, like, he was in the end zone when I was throwing it, but he came and met the ball out of the end zone, and then he got tackled at the 1 yard line. And I was like, God dang, Kelsey, stay in the end zone. You was open. So then he was like, yeah, you lost now. You should just took the 1. Yeah, now you about to lose. So he thought his ground game was going to work. Nope. I think he got 1 first down, and then he got stopped. And then he put it in the air again, got intercepted. I went down and scored. It was like a minute and I'll break it down. So I had got 1 play to Kelsey. He wide open. I run it. I try to dive into the end zone, but he ended up sliding. And when he slid, he went out of bounds. So I about to be petty because dude tried to hold the ball. I was going to hold the ball. What about I didn't get tackled inbounds? They literally said I slid out of bounds with a minute and 20 left on the 1 yard line. I was like, why he just didn't dive then? How he slide to the 1 yard line instead of dive into the end zone? So I did a quarterback sneak. I went up 26 to 21. I went to a 2-point conversion. I tried to be slick. But it got picked off, and dude fell to the ground. He intercepted. So, yeah, kicked it off. It's like a minute and some change. Minute 18, maybe. This man thought he was sweet. He tried to run it. Nope. He tried to pass it. He passed a couple times. One time he got blocked. Then he got another pass. And then he tried to throw a deep go route to one of his players. Got picked off. I got in victory formation. Nailed it. That man was quiet that man was hot. He was telling me to shut up the whole game. I said, I ain't going to stop talking. Then that man got quiet when he lost. That man went to talk to his baby mama. Yeah. As soon as you get download, I'm going to edit and upload it. I'm going to make a YouTube short with the voiceover. And then I'm going to do the full game. The full game probably going to be up first before the voiceover. I got to see if I can do it on Instagram edits. If not, it's going to be a sorry one from CapCut because I ain't paying them no more. I'm using CapCut free. I ain't using... It's crazy how CapCut turned the free version into standard and make you pay $10 a month for what used to be free. They took the Pro and raised it up to $19.99, so $20 a month for the Pro. And then they took it's Ultra Pro or something. They got another one outside of the Pro, level up, for $24.99, so $25 a month before tax. Oh no, I ain't getting paid that much from YouTube to justify that cost right now. And CapCut got so petty. If you don't have the standard version, you can't edit on the computer no more. You can't do basic edits on a computer unless you pay $9.99. You go through a whole edit on a computer and don't use nothing but the free stuff, they're gonna say, hey, you can't save this, export this back to a hard drive or to your computer until you pay that $9.99. I think it's $7.99 if you go straight through CapCut. I think it's like $2 off if you go straight to CapCut. But if you go through the app store, they charge you $2 for. They don't have they basically paying Apple with the $2 and they keep their $7.99. Yeah, I was paying them $9.99 for the Pro. I seen value in it. But I don't see value in what was free turned to $9.99. Y'all got that. maybe I start making $1,000 a month consistently from YouTube, I would get CapCut. I'll probably get something better than CapCut. CapCut is like the basic editing software, but it's so high up and high value what you can do. It's crazy. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all just joining me on this ride. It ain't over yet though. We gonna cruise a little bit. I just took a different way to get downtown. We're gonna make it downtown, cruise a little bit. It's Nashville. This the Ville. If my phone ringing, I'm gonna bring it. Never surf drinks, never leave the house without my. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all running these car vlogs up. It's some of my most consistent, successful videos. My gaming videos, my 2K has been kind of consistent. Madden is, flows up and downs. Sometimes take a couple of days. But these car videos, every time I upload one at night, y'all be on it. And I appreciate it. Put like, hey, if this video, I'm gonna say it at the end, if this video get 30 likes, just 30, I'm going to get in the El Camino, my old school, and do a late night drive this weekend. I would do it either Friday or Saturday. Well, the Friday gonna lead into Saturday because it got antique plates, and while I'm gonna drive, it might be police by, and sometimes police be on shites. Sometimes they don't even mean to be on shites. They just be curious. I remember. I wish I was doing this earlier because I had a Camaro and had a 2019 Camaro and a 2018 Camry. I remember, and it was August. It was around this time. It was a Friday or a Saturday. It was either Friday or Saturday. I was off work, but I can't remember. It was like we was off that Friday. There go police. I was off that Friday, I believe. I think I got it on Friday, but it could have been a Saturday. I went, put it like this. I'm gonna tell you the full story how I got the Camaro. I had a dream that I had a black Camaro. The next day, me, my brother, and my mom was talking. And my mom was talking about how she wanted a Camaro. I said, Mom, I just had a dream I had a Camaro. She was like, for real? I said, yeah. I said, hey, let's go get a Camaro. So we went to the dealership. We went to the dealership. I talked to him first because I was going to get just Camaro by myself, just in my own name, and she can drive it every once in a while. Went there, they tried to give me a high interest rate. They tried to make the car no more expensive than the online price wasn't the actual price that they was giving it for. They didn't show it online, but to get the cheaper MSP, whatever, MSRP, whatever it is, get the cost of the car down. They didn't have it online, but when you came in, they was like, oh, you got to trade in a Chevy, and then you can get it at this price. Like, that's crazy. I was like, I'm trading in I had a Highlander at the time. I had a 2004 Highlander with a 2018 Camry. So I had two cars at this time. I actually had 2 cars since 2017. 2021 I went down. I still got 2 cars. I got old school. I ended up getting old school on some other stuff, but yeah, I got old school El Camino. Fast forward to that evening. My mom comes. She gonna co-sign to get the price cheaper because she can get a better interest rate instead of what they were trying to give me. Because I already had 2 cars in my name at that time. I had a 17 Camry and an 18 Camry, and I gave the 17 Camry to my mama after having it for 10 months. Cause I wanted the 18 Camry because I got the 17 Camry in January 2017. The new Camry came out in July. In November of 2017, I went and got the 2018 Camry. Gave the 17 to my mama. So I got 2 cars in my name. So it was like, well, it's kind of hard to get a third one. Your interest rate's gonna be skyrocketing. All right, so she co-signed. The interest rates wasn't much better. They came back with with her it was like a 5 or 6% interest rate. We was like, nah. So we was like, you can do better. And he arguing with my mom. And my mom like, I know, I bought plenty of cars. I know how it works. And then he was like, I know what the hell I'm talking about. Oh yeah, we done. We walk out. And they heard what happened. And they was like, sorry. The man went straight to his boss that same day and said, I messed up. They called us every day for a week. The Camaro had 8 miles on it. That was after I test drive. It had 5 before I test drove. I put 3 on it. They called me every day for that happened on Monday. They called me every day that week. We talked to him on either that Thursday or that Friday. I finally talked to him. Well, I talked to him off and on, but it was like the person who wasn't, it was the financial person who said, I know what the hell I'm talking about. The person who was trying to sell the car called me every day, like, how can we get you in this Camaro? Like, what do we need to do? We finally said, hey, if you can get the bill to $350 with the price range of a total of $22,000 like y'all market it, we got you. They gave us all the discount. He said, hey, it's a deal. You come in, we got you. Went back. They gave me $4,000 for my Highlander. They gave me some other stuff. The interest rate was like 3.5 maybe, or 2.9. One of those. Put it like this, we signed for it. What about the car was worth more on the lot than when I drove off with it. If I would have sold the car back, I would have got a couple $1,000s. If I would have sold the car back to them, I would have got a couple $1,000s for it. I think when I finally sold the car, all the money I spent on it, just about, went into this car. Like, I didn't lose at all on that car. And yeah, I got this thing. I almost traded this in after 10 months of having this, or maybe even less than 10 months. I was about to get 22 C-Class, Mercedes-Benz C-Class. Really, true story, I wanted to get either this or a Mercedes-Benz C-Class, because I like the new style of 22s. But I was ready to get a new car at that moment. Well, November 21 is when I was trying to get a 2022 Lexus ES 350 or a 22 C-Class 300. Mercedes said they wouldn't bring out the 22 they had a late production for it, so they weren't coming out till March of 22. Normally, they're supposed to come out like a couple months before the year ends, between July and September or October. They said now, I guess they wanted to like have a lot of them made. They didn't have it, so I went for this. They finally got some in stock at the one not too far. I went, test drove it, loved it. It was missing a couple features that this car got that one don't have. But I could settle for what less. I think I was losing ventilated seats. I was losing heads-up display. But I was gaining a panoramic roof. That's about it. And I like the display. The display is the same size, but it's more squared for the Mercedes-Benz C-Class. Now, I just liked it. But, hey, it wasn't meant to be. I seen it was $50,000 car. This was $52,000. But after my trade-ins, I got it for $41,000. And then the taxes I had a tax credit on my other two cars. So the taxes on this car was $372. So I walked out. I didn't have to get gap insurance for this car because it was just that big of a drop-off. The financial person said, you don't need gap. It's you walking $11,000 under prices before the taxes. After your taxes, you're walking out $11,000 cheaper than what the car is before taxes. So think about it, I got this car for $41,372, and it was $52,270 something, I believe. Boy, it was a steal. Yeah. But the reason why I did, because I had 2 car notes. I'm going to get 2 oil changes, 2 tire rotations, 8 tires. It's like, hey, putting gas in 2 cars. I'm paying 2 car notes. I think total in car notes, I had them 2 cars like $840 I was spending a month. I was putting a little extra to the car notes, but I was spending $840 total. And I pay every 2 weeks. I pay my car note every 2 weeks. But yeah. I'm actually about to wrap up the video right here. Hey man, I appreciate you for listening to me talk and ride with me. Hey, go on and hit that like button, subscribe, and I'm gonna catch y'all next time. Godspeed.